Hello, welcome back to Uncle Buck's Garage. Today we're going to talk about money. Now, I don't know how y'all's finances are, but mine, I'm a ham and egger. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but I'm making progress on this truck using what I have, or reusing things that I have, and just spending a little bit here and a little bit there. But there are some things you can do to help out with this, and I learned this 15 years ago when I was drag racing and trying to raising a family, and the kids were little, and hotel rooms and fuel and parts and the whole 9 yards. And this is back 2006, 2007, when eBay was huge, and I was pulling old cars out of the weeds and taking them apart piece by piece and selling them off piece by piece, and making my money that way to finance the racing. This is back in the day when eBay was, everybody was on eBay. It was hot, and there was a market, and I actually made a business out of it until the state came after me. But I had a business, and I was making a living. I actually quit my job doing it and was making a living. But that's another story. But okay, so the first thing I would say, if you don't have a lot of money, everybody, if you've been wrenching at any point in time or any period of time, you got parts laying around. You got stuff that you can clean up, put a coat of paint on it, take a picture of it, put on eBay, and sell it. If you don't want to do eBay, which, here's a tip about eBay: don't make it a business. Make it just extra money, okay? If you put the name on the back of the window of the truck, print cards, make flyers, try to go legit and make it a big business, they're going to come after you. Hey, if you're here right now, smash that like button. It's right down here somewhere. It's right around there somewhere. You want to. Smash it. Just do it on the side for extra money. Used to be Craigslist was good. Well, Craigslist went to hell. It's worthless now. It's just a bunch of dealers just advertising their parts their stuff for free. I will say, what has come on the market now over the last 5 years that I've noticed is a lot of Facebook Marketplace selling parts off. I mean, you can find a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplaces, and there's a bunch of pages that have OBS, 73 to 87 trucks that are specific, and you can sell and buy in parts. And then there's other pages, like my friend David Page is, they just deal with 1900 to 1960, anything old, T-bucket, stuff like that. And there's a great resource for parts. They sell stuff, swap stuff, trade stuff. The other thing is, you can, if you're any good at anything, if you're good at interiors, if you're good at redoing plastics, if you're good at whatever, you can hire yourself out. You can have people send you stuff or bring you stuff for you to work on for them on the side, on the weekends, just to finance. Because all we're really talking about is that really, if you're budgeting and you're building on a budget and you're trying not to spend a lot of money and you don't have deep pockets, which that's the whole thing. If you have deep pockets, God love you that you've done well in life, and you have plastic, and you can just order parts and just order it and have it show up. I'm not at that point in my life. That's why we're fixing what we can with what we have, spend the least amount of money. Christmas funds. My wife she works for the local hospital, and they actually have, in their credit union, they actually have a Christmas fund, which it's an automatic draw for her check, and that's what we use to run Christmas or do whatever, or as a rainy day fund for necessary expenses if something comes up. And it's handy because really, if you never see it and you don't have to dole it out, you kind of don't miss it. If it's like an automatic draw off that check and it just going into a bank account and you don't see it, but it's there if you need it, if you're not checking on it all the time, and just all of a sudden, oh yeah, I got that money in the Christmas fund we could use. That is a nice little cushion, guys. I'm here to tell you, it's something about human nature. If you got to dole it out, if you never see it, what's the phrase? You know, if you don't see it, it doesn't hurt. That sort of thing. But and then just trading. I just made a deal. There, I have a motor. I've got figured out the rear end ratio. I know what transmission I'm going to use, and I just did some trading, and I got a motor. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You know, it'll be here next week. There are ways around just throwing a piece of plastic at it and getting on the internet and ordering parts. You can save a lot of money. You can do amazing things with little or no budget if you use your brain a little bit. If you finagle it, if you heckle, you know, if you haggle back and forth, if you trade, if you know, do a little bit of selling on the side, you know, it can be done. And that's I'm trying to prove it with this one, with the Chevy. So think about it, budget it out. There are other ways than just putting yourself in debt to finance your hot rod. Now, it may take a little longer and it might be a little bit more work, but really the work part, guys, isn't that the fun part of this? Isn't that the part of all of this? Is the fun is using these and making something great with these and this. Think it, work it, make it. That's what it's all about. So if this helps out, I'm glad. If you're still here, like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Y'all have a great day. Because a great day today could be an even better day tomorrow. Y'all be good.